Greetings, citizens of the metaverse. Tax season is coming, and the market, though it looks like the darkest of days, is still here. The light at the end of the tunnel is that your NFTs can be useful if only for one thing, and that is the realization of losses and a sweet, sweet deduction on your taxes, baby. Let's freaking go. This is not financial advice, but here are 3 useful tips you can use to help realize NFT losses, and the last tip will help you even if your NFT is completely worthless. Tip number 1 is obvious, and that is selling or swapping your assets. Selling to someone else or swapping your asset out for another at a loss is all it takes, and now you can deduct it from your taxes if you're at a loss. Keep in mind that in most countries you won't be able to carry over amounts larger than $3,000 at a time to offset your taxes, but that does mean you can carry it over into the next tax season so you don't lose it. The USA works like this, so that means even if you have $10,000 in losses, only $3,000 will be usable for your taxes and $7,000 will be left. But again, only $3,000 of that will be used the following year, and so forth. The next tax tip we have here is gifting. Now, this does not apply to every country. Places like Canada, Australia, and the UK, basically it seems anywhere the monarch has hold of some kind of power can do this, as it is viewed as disposing of a digital asset. Now, there is a law called the arm's length transaction. This is kind of more of a US law, but this may differ in Canada, Australia, and the UK, but it is something to ask your tax professional about. These laws make it so you can't simply gift an NFT to your spouse or your friend and claim it. Things operate a little differently, like I said in the previously mentioned countries. Gifting is allowed in Canada, Australia, and the UK, so you might be able to get away with this, but spouses are exempt no matter what, not necessarily friends, so again, something to ask your tax professional about. Even if it's legal, governments have their own way of screwing people around if they think the transaction is fishy. Now, last we have burning your NFT. This is going to be the one that everyone's going to want to know because a lot of you have useless NFTs just lying around that you might have paid a ton of money for. A process you can do even if your NFTs are worthless. So, this involves sending your NFT to a burner wallet. A company called Unsellable NFTs is one such place. Now, I should say that this company works more like selling your NFT, to be honest. They simply call it burning as far as I can tell, but you can go to their website, connect your wallet, select the NFT, and get a receipt when you finish. They're actually buying your NFT, so everything is legal there. They buy it at 0.01 ETH plus gas fees and a small fee for themselves. Their fee is also very small, something like $2 or so. After that, you get a receipt and boom, you won't be able to get your NFT back, so make sure to DYOR before connecting any of your wallets, as you know you should never do before getting DYOR done. Use the link below to their Twitter where you can get started on your research. You have 1 week left to realize losses, so get going.